side composition of G2, very stock standard. They do have some side lane threat with the Jax, but overall very strong team fighting, a lot of wombo combo potential. Relatively good scaling, thanks to the Aphelios and the Jax in the late game. But I do think that
things like the passive on his ultimate, you know, where you're getting those extra hits in.
So keep my eyes on Larssen. He does have a whole squad behind him.
Larssen dash forward, pushback is going to catch Caps, but Mickey is there to punish. Which Caps is real? Well, it looks like they found the right answer, and they will find first blood in the mid lane. Clean setup and play from the side of Rogue.
Yeah, very well done from Rogue. Finding a first kill onto Caps. Caps' dad has to show a nod of respect towards Rogue, securing that first blood. A bit of proactivity, as they will secure themselves a very early gold lead.
Yep. Balanced out and tempered.
Could be the objective that Rogue start off. The push in mid, Larssen could be exposed. His flash just came back up.
Yike now coming in looking for the knocker. The pushback is there, but still they managed to connect, forcing the flash out of Larssen. But so many resources used there on the side of G2. At least just the Nico ultimate for now. Trading ults, getting the flash out positive, but again, not any greater advantage.
Broken Blade with a bit of a health advantage. I can get these while I'm
I'll
passing through.
I'll get them. Here's the setup though. Hansama, three members rather, on the bot side. Hansama, they're just going to try to burst through this Aphelios. A little bit of healing if he can get the ult off. Maybe he can heal up. He already used it at the start of the fight. Caps now looking for the fallout. Marcoon going down. The dive completely fumbled. Ulti going to come out to try to save the day. Comp now also flashing out to safety. Zoas waiting as long as he can to use some of these abilities. Not nearly enough burst to threaten him here. He should be able to battle dance back shortly, but instead is going in! That is insane confidence from a rookie. Knew exactly what he could get done there. Mickey Knott is going to be in trouble. The dive was disastrous. The follow-up was brave. It was bold. And Rogue come out on top.
With an arrow to the knee.
Big ol' hitbox. You're riding a horse. Hit the girl and hit the horse. Easy. Follow-up is there. Calm now locked up. Mickey there for the follow-up. Hansama has been rooted up as well, but as Mickey's in trouble, Hansama can't get in range to hit them. It's a clean engage again coming through. Zolis playing like a man possessed on this Rakan.
Now Yike and Caps have made their way down.
Caps gonna be in trouble here. Larssen ready to come over the wall. Eyes on Larssen, no ultimate up and available. Knock up onto one. Comp grabbing the kill. Rogue getting a ton of I'm not sure. I'm a Shrek 2 guy, not a generic Shrek guy. There's one film and one film only for me. Rogue grabbing another Drake. Two Drakes. You know, small plate advantage for G2. Hansama also gonna tread through the top tower, courtesy of those grubs. As G2 have been uncontested on that angle. They're late to the play. They don't have the resources up here to match.
They are, yeah.
G2 with the massive void buff.
I mean, credit to G2. They saw game for G2 there.
Yeah, Mickey X just posturing on the side to stop Rogue from walking forward and hitting the tower, giving Hansama enough time to walk up and clear the wave.
Dragon now started off by Rogue. They're in a much better position than G2, who are continuing to invest their people up towards the top side. Bear in mind, Rogue now at soul point. G2 seem to be completely fine with that.
And we saw this yesterday versus KC as well. I believe KC got the first three Drakes and got to soul point. And it was G2 who had to fight so hard to get in the way.
Caps couldn't really get involved in the play. Now Rogue see a window. Mickey, can he interrupt? No, he cannot.
Can't do much there.
Should get into TP and just start threatening the Baron.
So at least recalling.
G2's going in.
Marcoon isolated. Rogue were the one spending so much time on the top side, but that's the TP advantage now coming in. Larssen uncontested on the backside, moves in, shuffles one. So many flashes now coming out, but it's Shigenda now. So powerful. Will it be enough? Consistently CC denied access to the backline. Stopped from making a greater play.
I mean, very surprising to see G2 try to force that.
There. So at least immediate follow-up. Comp now on a rampage. Shigenda zoning off. Objective started. They've got the Azir. Should be able to shred through this one very quickly. The Baron now pulling them back into the pit. Caps off to the side as well. Has flash, has ulti available. No jungler standing for G2. And the way they're posturing, looks like they just want to concede this one.
I mean, G2 made it easy for Rogue. They invited the teleport. They started that fight and said, come. The goal difference isn't that big.
No. Very close game in terms of gold, which means the fights.
I don't know how you get out of this one, Caps.
I don't know how you get out of this one either. Sidestep, wind becomes lightning, dash in, he dies before he can do anything, trying to force an ult out. Good recall, good play, good ward.
Expectations are G2 gonna look to try and get themselves a 3-0.
Damn.
Rogue draft, and they've just kind of, play to their advantages. They've just punished the mistakes of G2. Ultimate. Comp has missed a few of those now, but that's all right.
But I have to call it Zolis. I mean, this guy's been everywhere that he needs to be. Fantastic plays, good punishes. Broken Blade now the one in trouble. Counter-Strike comes out. Gonna get a bit of damage down, try to punish and get a little bit more damage on a Comp. Not nearly enough to finish the job, however.
And another tower likely to go in favor of Rogue, trying to get as much out of this Baron as possible. It will fade off, but might not matter. as it will secure them another advantage. That's going to extend the gold lead to 4.
Absolutely no way your Nico is going to kill the Cassante.
I like this confidence from Rogue. They're not slowing down. They push the towers in bot lane. The decider. Because Rogue, this is their game to lose now. The worst thing they could do is lose a Baron. See what they can do. Yike gonna get a tower of his own with the help of the Void Mites. Or as Medic would say, Void Can. Landing at 4 is now.
Awkwardly, it's giving them not a lot of information.
That's
it
the ultimate
didn't cover
from
the entrance
Zoelis.
to the pit. But that's the TP now coming in. Objective bounty claim. Tier 2 down. The engage. Yike stepping forward. As long as he has the ability to ult Shigenda, he should be just fine.
Look at Marcoon. He's looking for an angle over the wall.
Fishing, hoping to connect on the wind becomes lightning. Both sides just posturing so much. G2 constantly threatening mid as an answer to Rogue posturing towards Baron.
Yeah, it's all because of the Baron that this dance is happening right now. Both teams are just looking for that slide edge. Here we go.
Nice sidestep from Hansama. Hansama just clearing the way. They're
Hang
just
on.
focused. What game are they playing? They're just refusing to fight. They're just breaking the base. What is it going to cost them? Hansama still untouched on the backside. Marcoon ulti already down. Keep your eyes on Hans in the fight to come out. Larson now trying to push back. Flashback from Hansama, but it is simply not enough. The lifesteal will not save him. Shigenda still strong. G2 getting tricky. Baron will not fall for the trap. They lose an inhibitor, but they take the fight.
That's able to find the fight.
No arm guard on Caps. Just now coming back. Ulti up and available. Impossible for him to hold this alone. Is going to move in. Is just going to try to take out the minion wave. Is going to try to buy a bit more time, but is it enough? Stopwatch is there. Caps now dashing out to safety. Comp dominant at the Baron.
Because Rogue want the fight. Once they've got the Elder, a fight is all they care about. So G2 have got to be as quick as possible, and they've got to get away. Here's Shigenda.
Part 1. Get the Baron achieved. Get the hell out is part 2, and they might not be able to find it. Yike now knocked up. Comp coming in. Ulti goes in. Yike trying to buy a bit more time, but it's just not strong enough to stand.
Wave out as much as he can. Hansama's going to catch mid. 1 minute left. Rogue have to find something.
Importantly, Larson has Seekers, the new stopwatch passive, so can try to be a playmaker in the fight to come. G2 just clearing the waves as best as they can, trying to stop minions from getting to their tower.
Rogue doing the right thing, playing with 51 confidence. Seconds. They know they're stronger. They've secured themselves another inhibitor, but they can't relent on the pressure. They now make their way towards mid.
40 seconds and counting. G2 just trying to hold on. Remember, even if the Elder falls away, Rogue are still heavily favored in the fight. They have massive advantages. But there's no way, absolutely no way G2 can win a fight with Elder backing up Rogue. 28 seconds. Rogue just moving forward, taking their time. They have the waves in their favor finally. We'll break down another inhibitor. All 3 inhibitors down.
They're doing this tutorial style. And here we go, a few minions. 15 seconds left on the Elder. Be able to heal up very quickly.
Double supers here. Caps going forward, flash in, but everyone's immediately going to flash out. Marcoon steps forward to punish, but he might be a little bit too eager because Broken Blade is right there. Zoas on the backside, but Hansama still standing. Keep your eyes on Hans. He has to be the difference maker. Mickey creating so much space. Yike stepping forward. 80 carry untouched. G2, can they find the fight? Larson still on the backside. The Emperor still throwing down soldiers, laying down damage, but Hansama lives. A perfect transition to sever him to stay standing with the minions. The minion inhibitor is back. Double creep wave slowed down. They need to get on top of Larson, but they don't have the range. Hansama does now, however.
There are no summoners anywhere out of their base, but it is in tatters.
Pillar there to buy a bit more space. Caps now needs to retreat, getting completely shredded by Larson. Yike body blocking where possible. Mickey needs to jump out to safety as well.
That's a flash.
Pullback is big. Larson now untouched on the backside. Mickey trying to buy a bit more space. Ulti not going to connect from Hansama. That might just be it. Zoelis again finding the follow-up engages for Khan. Will not quit. Rogue marching down mid lane. This should just be their victory. One final fight win to close things out. Marcoon zoning away. Shigenda eyes on the prize. He is not messing around anymore. Knock up there, but again, Shigenda's just too damn tanky. The shutdown onto Hansama. Rogue have done it. Their first win, and a win against G2. A fantastic way to end week 1.